Hello, everything.
Hi, everything!
So I've got my hands on an Amazon account and I'll tell you how that went for me in a minute, but first I want to make a couple of disclaimers. This is Amazon FBM dropshipping video. This is not Amazon affiliate video. This is not Amazon automation. This is not Amazon FBA, where I would buy the stock, send it to Amazon warehouses, and they would handle the fulfillment for me. This is the same business model as dropshipping on eBay and using, for example, Amazon as your supplier. Also, I've been dropshipping for over 2 years right now, so I'm not entirely new to dropshipping. And I've handled about every possible customer service complaint under the sun. So despite Amazon being a new platform to me, aside from their product catalog system and payments, it's about the same thing as dropshipping on eBay. And last thing before we dive into the video is I'm not gonna tell you any product research techniques because honestly I haven't had to do any product research just yet, but I'll explain that again in the video. So I have to say this, dropshipping on eBay in the past has helped me tremendously. And here is how. You see, if you were dropshipping on eBay, you had to adapt over the last 3 years. You had to stop using big name retailers like Amazon and Walmart as your suppliers. And pretty much the same thing is happening on Amazon right now. So because I've done this in the past and I've found a lot of obscure suppliers, a lot of D2C companies, a lot of smaller websites, that gave me a huge edge because I've worked with a lot of these in the past, and that was a great jump start for me with dropshipping on Amazon. So what I did is I essentially looked through the items that I've been selling like hotcakes on eBay over the years, and I wanted to see if anybody's selling them on Amazon, if they're Prime items, if perhaps Amazon is on them as well, what is the competition, and can I fit in with the price. So again, this is where my experience is paying off big time, because if I was brand new to dropshipping, I would have not pulled this off the way I did. That being said, if you just want to start dropshipping on Amazon, here are 2 things to keep in mind. First, avoid Walmart and Home Depot as your suppliers. Avoid all the big names if you can. It's low effort, low hanging fruit, and it's not worth it. The margins are low. Just keep this in mind. And second thing, do not sell more than $10,000 worth of sales in the first 30 days. And this may sound like a bit, well, it's a good problem to have, but really it's not. You want to stay under the 10K. If you scale too quickly, you will have to go through what's called the velocity review, and they'll ask you to provide invoices and other stuff. So avoid it if you can. And actually a third point as well, get yourself a do not list sheet of brands to avoid. This is about the same as Vero list on eBay, as in it's just a list of brands that you simply shouldn't list, because if you do them and you don't have the agreements with the company, these companies are cracking down on who's reselling their items. Best case scenario, you're just gonna be kicked off the listing. Worst case scenario, the company's gonna go after you. So my first month, how did I start? As I was looking through the items I was selling on eBay and checking them on Amazon, I came across an item that I found on the Amazon catalog, but nobody was selling it at the moment. So I just stepped in, I said, okay, I have this item at this price, and I priced it at about $320. Mind you, at this point, I wasn't sure if this is gonna sell on Amazon at all. I've been selling this item for about as long as I remember on eBay, about once a month at maximum. I mean, sometimes I would sell 8 of them in a month, and then I would not sell it for a while, and then I start selling it again, just like as it happens on eBay. And on eBay, actually, this item has a lot of competition, but the margins are still pretty good. And also, I've started selling on the individual plan, not the professional one, because like I explained before, when I was trying to open up my personal account on Amazon, I paid them the $40 right out of the gate, and now a year later, I still have nothing to show for it. They still won't allow me to sell on the platform. So I just didn't want to do the same mistake again this time around. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
And then what happened is I got a sale within the first 48 hours. The month went by pretty quick and the results are in. Now it's the middle of September. I'm talking about the whole month of August, right? So in August, I've made 23 sales of this one item, and it was the only product I had on my store. And why I did not end up listing more items is because as the sales were coming through, 23 sales a month at $320 is $7,360 off of just one listing, which is insane. But because of this, I didn't want to list more products because then I would potentially cross the 10K in the first month, and I might have to go through the velocity review. So on this one item, my average profit margin was almost 27%. And it hasn't been always the same because I'm not tax exempt with the supplier. So in some cases I was being charged sales tax on these orders, which ate into my profit margin. Also, because I know the supplier for 2 years, I know they don't change the price on this product. I don't have any repricing software. And because of this, I have no overhead on Amazon. I don't even pay for a professional plan, which at 23 sales per month makes sense. But I'm gonna be honest and say that the individual plan sucks balls. You can't change your shipping times, you can't change your shipping rates, you can't change your handling time, you can't pretty much change anything. So I'll be moving to the professional plan in the very soon future. So now, if you haven't done the math already, at almost 27% profit margin, I've made $1,950 in the first month dropshipping on Amazon, just one fucking item. That's insane. Literally considering how little work I put in and how lucky I got with this one item. I've just started selling and made $2 grand without risking anything up front. I mean, I haven't paid nearly as much attention to this account as I should, considering how well it's going so far. So I'll definitely allocate more time to Amazon in the upcoming months. If I just find 4 more products like this, I make 6 figures off this Amazon account by itself. That's crazy. Don't forget, there are 12 million products in the Amazon catalog. So the chance that there are 4 more items like this is very high. I don't know if it's very high. I haven't done the numbers. But I know they're out there, and I'll find these fuckers. I will go full Brian Mills in their ass.
I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
But now that I've said all the positives, let's look at also the negative part and the things that I was kind of struggling with as I started. The thing I want to mention is returns. I've actually had 2 return requests this month, which at 23 sales is pretty high. In one case, I've issued a partial refund, which was still way above the break even, so there's nothing to worry about there. And for the second return, I'm actually still waiting for the person to ship the item. And I've also had one item not received case, but after I explained everything to my supplier, they've just shipped out another unit free of charge, so that took care of that. The second thing I kind of need to talk about is cash flow. At this very moment, Amazon is holding about 4K on my Amazon account. And they're not gonna release it until a later date. So if you have no cash on hand, if you have no capital, if you have no credit cards, this might be pretty capital intensive. On eBay, you were used to PayPal, where you sell a product, you get paid, and you can go and take the money and you can use it to purchase the products. On Amazon now, I see that that's definitely not the case. And just before I was making this video, I've just realized how much money they're actually keeping. It's not necessarily a big problem as long as you have your account already, just make sure that you don't sell too much, but it's definitely a thing I should mention in case you're considering to start. Now here are some of my thoughts to conclude this video. The biggest question is, how did I just start selling now? Hands down, I've never seen any demand like this. Even on Shopify, where I pay for ads, nothing comes near to this machine. But like I said, it might be just that I've got super lucky with the product and that did super well for me, and then I'm blown away. But the next 100 products are gonna be at $30 a pop. I don't know. I'm just saying the demand on Amazon is insane. Remember, I do not live in the United States. I live in Bali, Indonesia. The fact that I can sign into Amazon and say that I have this product in stock and sell it 23 times in a month and make over $80 every single time this happens while making stupid YouTube videos, that's magic.